I put a sandbag over my M4 and it ripped open and got all inside the BCG. Don't do what I did, guys. Welcome to the channel. Hope you guys enjoyed the B-roll. Let's get at it. Today, we're talking about footwork. Here we go. All right, so footwork is one of those things that is very little thought of. That is the most army way I could put that. It's something that we don't really think about as protectors, defenders, and when we're training. But it's one of those things that is extremely vital and incredibly important to our tactics. So when I'm cutting around a corner, or I'm walking through at a certain angle, I have to make sure that my footwork is good. Because if it's not, and I do a weird crossover with my legs, I could be that embarrassing dude that trips over himself, and now we're having a bad time. So it's important to understand how footwork actually works. When you're doing footwork and maneuvering, it's not like driving the gun where you're pivoting from one target to the next. It is much different. So when you're doing footwork and maneuvering, you're basically splitting your body into two sections, the lower half and the upper half. The lower half being from your waistline down and the upper half obviously being from your waistline up. So when I'm walking through a certain area and I'm facing this way, but I have to engage this way, I have to bring up my rifle, but I have to pivot this way. So I do that so that I can still keep a straight line forward with my feet, walk forward, and engage the target at a certain different degree. It can also be said that it's equally important to why you're doing your footwork and maneuvering drills to practice reloads and transitions. And I agree with that. Because you can run out of ammo at any time. If your rifle malfunctions, it's much easier to transition to a pistol rather than trying to clear a malfunction mid-engagement. Don't get complacent. Remember, guys, efficiency plus consistency equals lethality and survival. Prep, carry, train. This is Brian from Core Tactics. Y'all enjoy the day. One final note, if you guys have actually made it this far, is you might have noticed something in the video that was a little bit odd. It seemed like I was using the same AR, but my optic changed from a standard tube red dot to an EOTech. That's because I actually broke my optic.
Hold up. My optic just broke? I think my optic just broke.
Not even joking. There I was, played 2 rounds downrange, and I no shit thought I broke my optic. I was lucky enough to have my buddy actually spot me his EOTech for the coverage of the video that we were making. So I actually ended up calling SIG right there on the live range. I let him know what was going on. I tried replacing the battery. I tried turning it back on. I tried a whole bunch of things. And within 5 minutes, they actually had my optic working again. So shout out to 6 Hour, man. I really appreciate what they were doing. I am actually going to take it in because if something is faulty one time just from training, I don't want it to be faulty in real world. So I'm gonna bring it in, hopefully get it exchanged for another one. I think it was just kind of like a freak accident. Yeah, and that was a fun time. But all right, guys, like, comment, subscribe, share the video, get the word out there. Take this journey with us. We're all in this together. We've all heard that so much and we're so sick of hearing it, but I just said it because I'm so used to it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let's get at it. Let's do some training. Core tactics.
I'll beep.
Okay, sweet.
All right.
3 and 3 again.
3 and 3 again. All right. Ready?
Yep. Beep.